That's easy to understand there, right? It's you can
Right.
kind of point A, point B, point C without having to go too deep. So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Can you talk about some of the things that we can do on a day-to-day basis? And you hit on it earlier in terms of like
Hmm.
it seems like there's a macro issue, right? Where there's environmental toxins, right? And these
Yeah.
environmental toxins, whether it's coming strictly from the environment or it's household products that we're using. I know I
Hmm.
recently just kind of discovered this changing, going, using things from like Lysol and stuff, chemicals that were
Yeah.
polluting the home environment, right? And I picked up on it.
Yeah.
So I started using, some more essential oils and some natural products to help
Hmm.
clean with. But then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm doing all this, I'm taking all these vitamins and supplements, but I wasn't aware of the macro things that are kind of affecting my immune system and my, my health as well. So can you talk about what we can do on a day-to-day basis to help us, improve that redox signaling in our body so that we can have better foundational health, if you will?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thanks for asking that. And to if I can touch on what you just said about like those day-to-day things as far as
Hmm.
like the stressors we're getting from toxins. And
Yeah.
it's so prevalent in our society and just everything around us.
Hmm.
You really can't escape it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there's things that we can do to mitigate, that exposure in our household, like you said, use essential oils, the products we purchase,
Hmm.
really vet the products we purchase, because this is in doing my research for the book. Something I didn't realize is that the terms organic, natural,
Yeah.
green, those
Hmm.
aren't those terms aren't regulated. Anybody can put that language on their products,
Wow. I
or on
didn't
their
know that.
websites. Yeah, I didn't know that. I was like, oh wait. So that's one thing I would suggest people to do, just the products, and then just small little things that people can do. Plants in your house, open your
Yeah.
windows
Hmm.
5-10 minutes a day. Another thing I didn't think about that people do is take
Hmm.
your shoes off before you leave the house. But I always thought people, and I think most people do it not to track dirt, but it also tracks the chemicals that you pick up outside.
Absolutely.
So those are just a few things that people can do as far as just in the house to mitigate the exposure in their household. And as far as redox signaling, well, one, and I touch on this in the book. There's scientists learn that exercise. We know that exercise is really, really important, but it's the one thing that we can do as far as one of the few things we can do to boost the redox signaling through our body is
Mhm.
exercising. So it
Yes.
actually creates the cellular messengers, what is the catalyst for redox signaling
Hmm.
in the body, that pushes the buttons of health and longevity and healing. So
Okay.
exercise is one thing you do, and exercise can be just a brisk walk,
Okay.
for 15 minutes. I'm somebody that works out pretty rigorously, I would
Hmm.
say, but that could be overwhelming for a lot of people, I think sometimes. So
Hmm.
just start out a 5-minute walk, just around your block. That's what my mother does. She tries to do that. So that's number one. uh, Good nutrition, while maybe not, can I would say can support just cellular health, mitochondrial health.
Hmm.
There's a lot of just nutritional supplements that just support the functioning of our cells, and if our cells are healthy, they are where redox is comes from. I would say
Hmm.
can support just healthier cells with that process. And then there's redox supplementation that is replenishing that deficiency directly in the body, that is just really, really profound. So there's a few things, and those are just really simple things. There's
Hmm.
also hyperbaric chambers and PMF machines, which I also touch on the book, that again might be more expensive, but they do support. Those are more treatments,
Yes.
I would say, but those definitely are very beneficial in supporting mitochondrial and cellular health.